Solve the following inequalities and write down the answer in solution sets. Okay, so for the first question, so we have negative 40x less than or equals to 10. So first thing first is, this is negative 40 times with x. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this negative 40 by dividing 10 with negative 40. So x is on the left, and when we divide with negative 40, the sign must be reversed. Simplify 10 divided with negative 40, we're going to get x greater than or equals to negative 1 over 4. Write down in solution set. Okay, so x is such that x is greater than or equals to negative 1 over 4. Okay, next question, B. We have x plus 3 less than 3x minus 5. Okay, copy down the question first. X plus 3 less than 3x minus 5. Now let us collect all the x together. So you may bring x to the right hand side or 3x to the left hand side. Okay, so what if we bring x to the right hand side? We're going to get 3x minus x and 3. Now negative 5, bring it to the left hand side, we can get 3 plus 5. Okay, so 3 plus 5 is 8, and 3x minus x is 2x. This is 2 times with x, then we're going to divide 8 with 2. So 8 divided with 2 less than x, we're going to get 4 less than x, and we're not going to leave our answer where x is on the right. Okay, so x must be on the left, so we're going to swap. So x on the left, 4 on the right. Once we swap left and right hand side, we must reverse the sign, so we're going to get x is greater than 4. So write down in solution set. Okay, so just copy down the answer. Okay, x is such that x is greater than 4. Okay, C. 3x minus 1 less than 2 times x minus 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to expand 2 with x minus 5. Okay, so 2 times x is 2x. Negative 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. Okay, now let us collect all the x together. I'm going to bring the 2x to the left hand side. So 3x minus 2x less than negative 10. Bring negative 1 to the right hand side. So plus 1 there. Okay, negative 10 plus 1. 3x minus 2x is x less than negative 9. Okay, so we're done. Our s is positive and it's also on the left. Okay, so copy down, x is such that x is less than negative 9. Next question, D. Okay, so for these questions, I'm going to show 2 ways of doing this. Okay, let's go with the easier method first. Okay, okay, so this method is only applicable for x is in the middle only. Okay, so what we have to do is, let's copy down the question first. Negative 7 less than or equals to 3 minus 4x less than 6. We're going to bring this 3 on both sides. Okay, so negative 7 will minus with 3. Okay, and 6 will also minus with 3. So once we already move our 3 on both sides, okay, so we're left with negative 4x in the middle. Okay, so as you can see, here is negative 4 times with x. So how to get rid of this negative 4? We're going to divide our negative 10 with negative 4. Okay, 6 minus 3 is 3, then divide with negative 4. So once we divide with negative 4, okay, there will be negative 4x divided with negative 4. Then we only left with just x. Okay, so once we divide with negative, we have to change the sign. Okay, so x is greater than both. Okay, both has x greater than. So, okay, this one got equal. Alright, so in mathematics, this is wrong. Okay, we can't do like this. Okay, no such. Okay, there are no such as a sign of greater than, whether it has a equal sign or not. Okay, so in maths there is only going to be less than, okay, whether it has an equal sign or not. Okay, so what we have to do is we're going to swap. Okay, but just before that, let us simplify first. Okay, this is 5 over 2. This is negative 3 over 4. Make sure your negatives in the middle. Okay, so but still this is totally wrong. As you can see that smaller number is on the right and larger number on the left. Okay, it's supposed to be the smaller number is on the left and the larger number on the right. Okay, and once we swap these places, okay, we have to change back the sign. Okay, which is like this. Okay, so x is such that x is greater than 84 and x is less than or equals to 5 over 2. Okay, so write down in solution set. Okay, so x is such that, just copy down negative 3 over 4 here, x is greater than negative 3 over 4, and x is less than or equals to 5 over 2. Okay, so this is the final answer. Okay, okay, let me show you another method, okay, of solving this question. Okay, if you're using the second method, it is applicable for all kind of situation. Okay, where, okay, what we have to do is, okay, if you're reading this compound inequalities in maths, okay, we are going to read it as 3 minus 4x greater than or equals to negative 7, and the operation is and. Okay, 3 minus 4x is greater than 6. Okay, this is how we read this. Okay, so what we have to do is, okay, we're gonna write this, but most of the time my student love to just copy down. Okay, so it just have the same meaning if we write down negative 7 less than or equals to negative 3 minus 4x. Okay, it's just the same thing as this one. Okay, so actually you may copy down what you read, or you just copy down from the compound inequalities. Okay, right, same meaning, we still put n in the middle. Okay, and copy down 3 minus 4x less than 6. Okay, so you may write down like this or like this. Okay, same thing. Okay, so what does it mean by and? And is an operation, okay, where we're going to do some intersections. Okay, so you may use the word and or the symbol of intersections. Okay, let us solve the left side solution. Okay, so let us bring this negative 4x to the left hand side. Okay, for x less than or equals 2, and we bring this negative 7 on the right hand side, we're going to get 3 plus 7. For x less than or equals to 10, and x is less than or equals 10 over 4, or simplify, it's always must be in the simplest form, which is 5 over 2. Okay, all right, now let's solve this one. Okay, negative 4x, okay, less than, bring this 3 to the right hand side. Okay, 6 minus 3, okay, negative 4x is less than 3, and let us divide the 3 with negative 4. Okay, once we divide with negative, then we have to change the sign. Okay, x is greater than negative 3 over 4. Okay, so we're done of writing the final solution for each side of our two solutions here. The next thing we have to do is to draw a number line. Okay, so once you like to draw a number line, all you have to do is to arrange these number in orders. Okay, so on the left side, okay, it's going to be a smaller number, and on the right hand side, okay, it's going to be a larger numbers. Okay, do not write down, okay, on the left large number, on the right is small numbers. Okay, no, that is totally wrong. Okay, so it is very important for you to rearrange the orders according to rearrange the numbers according to orders. Okay, all right, so now let's draw some number line. Okay, so for x less than or equals to 5 over 2, we're going to put closed circles and left side arrow, and on the top of negative 3 over 4 is open circle and right hand side arrow. Okay, so the operation that we have to do is intersection, so we're going to find where the two lines overlap of each other. So there is no intersection here, there is intersection here, so I'm going to shade a bit. Okay, and there is no intersections there, so this is the only intersection that we have. All you have to do is to copy down what are your numbers on the left, okay, and your numbers on the right. Okay, so what you're going to write in the middle is, okay, so on the number line, the shaded area means the value of x. Okay, so you're going to write the value of x in the middle here. Okay, so put some x double dot, okay, the curly brackets at the end of each side. Okay, and the symbol that you're going to put here is based on the circles you have. Okay, so if it's open circles, it's going to be less than, and if it's a closed circle, it's going to be less than or equals to. Okay, so there's only less than in maths. Okay, less than or less than equals to, whether it has a equal sign or not, it's always less than and less than. Okay, so there is no such as greater than and greater than. All right, so must be less than and less than. Okay, so whatever methods you're using, the second or the first method, you are supposed to get the first answer. And I would like to emphasize again, if you're using this first method, it's only applicable for x in the middles. Okay, all right, we're done with question number 1. Now let's move on to the question number 2, where the question number 2 needs us to solve the following inequalities and write down the answer in interval form. Okay, interval form is where we're going to use the symbol of square bracket, round bracket, infinity. Okay, all right. Okay, so we have negative 5x plus 3x plus 1 greater than or equals to negative 14. Okay, so now the goal is to get the x, positive x, on the left hand side. So whatever your solution is, x must be positive and on the left hand side. Okay, so now let us solve this. Okay, negative 5x plus 3x is negative 2x, and if we bring this 1 to the right hand side, we're going to get negative 15. Okay, so I do some a bit of shortcuts there. Okay, so this positive 1, bring it to the right hand side, negative 14 minus 1, which is negative 15. Okay, alright, so this is negative 2 times x, so we're going to divide both sides with the negative 2, so negative 15 divide with negative 2, and now we are going to have x on the left and it is positive. Okay, so once we divide with negative, we must to reverse the sign, so it's supposed to be x is less than or equals to, okay, the symbol. Now negative 15 divided by negative 2 is positive 15 over 2. Okay, so in the interval form means that we're going to write down an infinite interval of negative infinity to 15 over 2 exclusively. No, sorry, not exclusively. It's supposed to be a square brackets. Okay, alright, now that's question 2a. Let's carry on to question b. Okay, so we have x over 2 minus 5 greater than or equal to x over 3 plus 4. Okay, now let's copy down the question first. X over 2 minus 5 greater than or equals to x over 3 plus 4. Okay, so now let us collect all the x together. So we're going to write down x over 2. This is a positive x over 3. Bring it to the left hand side. It's going to be negative x over 3. So x over 2 minus x over 3 greater than or equals to 4. Okay, this is negative 5. Bring it to the right hand side. We're going to get a 4 plus 5. Okay, so solve this. You're going to get x over 6. Okay, so how it was come up with this x over 6 without simply equalizing the denominator is, okay, so if you would like to equalize the denominator means that the least common factor is, okay, 6, so we're going to times x over 2 with 3 over 3 and x over 3 with 2 over 2. Okay, so 3 times x is 3x, and negative x times 2 is negative 2x, and the denominator is 6. Okay, 4 plus 5 is 9, and 3x minus 2x is x. Let us cross this to the right hand side. If it's divide, we're going to multiply 9 with the 6. Okay, 9 with the 6, so it's either you write down 9 times 6 or you may write down as 54. Okay, so what I did just now is multiply with a positive 6. It is a positive number, so it's not going to be any change of sign. Okay, it's going to be still a positive sign. Okay, or I mean greater than or equals to. Okay, so write down these in interval form. So an infinite interval of 54 inclusively to positive infinity. Okay, alright, next question. Okay, so we have a compound inequalities. Okay, for these questions, okay, you may refer to the previous question 1 for compound inequalities. I give you 2 methods. Okay, so for this case you cannot use the first method. Why? Okay, there is not just x in the middle, but we also have a term of x on the left and right hand side. Okay, so we're going to use the second method. Okay, so this one, okay, please refer to previous questions. Okay, for the second method. Okay, which question is that? 1D, I guess. Okay, let us check. Is it 1D? Yeah, 1D. Okay, refer to that one. Okay, alright, now let us copy down the clusters. 2x minus 5. Okay, 5 minus 3x and x plus 9. Alright, now for the second method, what we have to do is to copy down, okay, 2x minus 5 less than 5 minus 3x, and you may use the word and, or you may use the symbol of intersections, okay. So 5 minus 3x less than x plus 9. You just only can use the symbol of intersections. You can't use or, never, okay. Alright, now let us solve the left hand side first, okay. So let us collect all the x together by bringing this negative 3x to the left hand side, okay. So 2x plus 3x less than 5, okay. This is 5, okay. Bring negative 5 to the right hand side. We're going to get 5 plus 5, okay. So 2x plus 3x is 5x. 5 plus 5 is 10, okay. So x is less than 2. Simplify, right? Okay, so how about this one, okay. We can bring this x to the left hand side, but what if we bring this negative 3x to the right hand side, okay. So x plus 3x, okay. 9, bring it to the left hand side. We're going to get 5 minus 9, okay. 5 minus 9 is negative 4, and x plus 3x is 4x. And if we divide this 4 with this negative 4, no, sorry, if we divide negative 4 with positive 4, okay, there is not going to be any change of sign because we divide with positive number, okay. It's still going to be it's still going to be less than symbol, alright. Let us simplify first before we swap the places. Now let us swap the places because x must be always on the left hand side, okay. Once we swap places, right hand side with left hand side, okay, left hand side with right hand side, okay, then it's going to be change of sign, right. Okay, so what we have to do next is to draw a number line, okay. So do remember, once we do a number line, smaller number will be on the left and larger number will be on the right, okay. Now just follow the symbol where x less than 2 means on top of 2 is open circle and a left side arrow, and on top of negative 1 is also open circle but right hand side arrow, okay. Now what we have to do is to find the intersections, okay. So what are this intersection? Where is the intersection? Is in the middle here. So I'm going to shade a bit, okay. You can shade like this or you can shade like this, it doesn't matter on how you shade, okay. Final answer, just copy down the negative 1 on the left and 2 on the right, okay. And if it's using the empty circle for both, write down open circles, okay. So an open interval of negative 1 to 2. Alright, now let's take up this question. So we have negative 2x divided with 3 plus with 3 minus x divided with 2 less than or equals to 1 minus 5, 1 minus x. 5 times 1 minus x divided with 6. Okay, so first thing first is we going to analyze the denominator. Okay, so if you can see here, all the denominators are not the same. So let us equalize the denominator first. Okay, so for multiply with 2 over 2, that's better. Okay, 3 minus x divided by 2 will multiply with 3 over 3. Okay, 1 here, we're going to convert it into 6 over 6, and this will remain because the denominator over 6. Okay, alright, now let us equalize the denominator. So 2 times negative 2x is negative 4x, okay, plus with, now this is positive, so you don't have to write down the brackets, okay. So 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times negative x is negative 3x, okay, and the denominator is 6, less than or equals to, convert 1 into 6 over 6 minus, okay, now let us be careful here, okay, 6 over 6, or we may combine it into same denominator or same fractions, okay. So this is 6 over 6, okay. Be careful here because negative 5 times 1 is negative 5. Negative 5 times with negative 5x, okay. So positive 5x. Alright. Now next, what we're going to do is, okay, we can multiply 6 over 6 on each side of our inequalities, okay, so there's going not to be any more fractions. So negative 4x minus 3x, negative 7x plus 9 less than or equals to 6 minus 5 is 1 plus 5x. Okay, now let us simplify some more by writing 5x to the left hand side, okay, negative 7x minus 5x, and 1 will minus with 9, okay, so we have negative 12x less than or equals to 1 minus 9 is negative 8, and let us divide both sides with negative 12 because we just want a positive x on the left hand side, okay, so negative 8 will divide with negative 12, and if we divide with negative number, there must be a change of sign, which is we're going to write down greater than or equals to. So simplify, we never can leave our answer in negative 8 divided with negative 12, so x is greater than or equals to, if divided by negative is positive, okay, so 8 divided by 4, then it's going to be 2, 12 divided by 4 is going to be 3, okay, so x greater than or equals to 2 over 3, and if you write down in interval form, 2 over 3 until positive infinity. Less than 20. Okay, so you may refer this one, same thing, okay, questioned 1F, okay. So I'm going to use the first method because there's only x in the middle, okay, so let's copy down the question first. So we're going to bring this 5 to the left and right hand side on the same time, okay, negative 16 minus 5 and 20 minus 5, okay, once we do that there are only 3 x in the middle, okay, so negative 21, this is 20 minus 5 is 15, okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to divide with 3, okay, divide with 3, and we're going to divide this with 3, so there is going to be just x in the middle. Negative 21 divided by 3 is negative 7, and 15 divided by 3 is 5. Okay, so if it's written in solution set, we may just copy down, okay, x is such that x is greater than negative 7 and x is less than 5. Okay, so that's the final answer. Alright, we're done with this tutorial 3. Questions? Please ask.